right.
Happy and Puff. Welcome in, welcome in.
Transfer.
Hi, Tinka. Today is Thursday, Security Day. All right. Let me get to the question. Company purchases cyber insurance to address items listed on the risk register. Which of the following strategies does this represent?
You didn't do a preamble, but
Oh yeah, I didn't do my preamble yet. I'll do my preamble later. But welcome in. Do share the live. Welcome in. Today's Thursday, so tomorrow Thursday Security Plus. Friday is going to be Cloud Plus. So if you're not following, follow. I'll do my preamble down the line.
okay.
All right. All right. What's the answer? What's the answer
Which answer?
for the question?
Which answer do you think it is?
I don't know. Majority is saying B, so I'm gonna go with B.
So yes, it's a company purchased cybersecurity insurance
Mm-hmm.
to address items listed on the risk register. Which of the following strategies does this represent?
BM posted is an easy one. Okay, so transfer. Okay, somebody did say D. Ayo B, welcome in. Okay, so what's the answer?
Yeah, so okay. So it's a tanker said after purchasing an insurance, a company does not eliminate the threat itself. True, it doesn't, right? All right, so the answer would be B, transfer, right? Similar to you having a vehicle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And deciding to buy or to get insurance, right? The whole point of you getting insurance is in case of
Thanks, Tinka.
so in case of an issue or damage, right? I guess it depends on the type of insurance that you have, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some of them might cover natural disasters. Some of them
Hi, Venus.
would cover accidental. Some of them might cover theft and all
Sure.
that, right? So it depends. But yeah, the whole point of you getting insurance on your vehicle is when if something happens, then what? You are covered, or you're going to get a new car guarantee, right?
You would hope so. I think vehicle is too broad. You should have just said phone, because
Phone.
But anyway.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on the audience, right? Because some country don't really get insurance, so yeah,
okay, well,
can use
that works both ways. Oh, Tanka says that you share my information. Thank you, Tanka. BM Puff says the company I work for got hit with Medusa.
Mm-hmm.
Insurance came in handy.
Yep.
Okay. Hi,
It did,
CSSP.
right? The whole point of the insurance is you know that something might eventually happen
Okay.
to your car, right?
Mhm.
So you're just trying to cover yourself, right?
Okay.
So there are a few strategies. I think it's four. I think it's four. It should be four. Four strategies when it comes to risk,
Okay.
right? So we have risk transfer, right? That is the correct answer for this question, right? Which basically means that, okay, so I know this risk is there and it's just a matter of time. However, I'm going to transfer it to someone else, right? In this case, it's insurance, right?
Okay.
Another strategy is acceptance or accept. Right? It's okay, well, appetite, okay.
Oh, insurance talks about appetite too.
So so acceptance is basically saying that, okay, I know there is risk, right? However, I'm going to accept the risk. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't,
Hi,
by all
Alpha
means,
J.
right?
CSP says this also involves C as well. Most insurance companies have an IR or on retainer, so when something happens, something happens, they call the IR team to help with migration.
All right, cool.
And
cool.
then Alpha J says this is a part of the business continuity plan.
Yeah. So hold on.
You want some more?
CSSC, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. So now, with the insurance, what is the primary purpose, right? Is the primary purpose transfer of risk or mitigation, right? Because remember, when it comes to mitigation is when you, as the owner, put in place certain things to reduce the risk, right? Example, parking your car in a garage
versus parking in the street.
Exactly, right? But the transfer is saying that, I don't really care what happens. It's up to the third party, right? If they want to come to my house every day to park my car in a parking garage, I don't care, right? Either way, you'll be responsible.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
So that is acceptance, meaning I know there's a risk. If I don't get insurance, someone might steal my car or something might happen to my car. But either ways, I don't care. Right? I'm going to accept it.
Got it. CSSP said he was just given just the behind the scenes.
Okay, yeah. Actually, honestly, I didn't know that they have that as part of their package. Yeah, insurance company. I didn't know that. But that was a good insight.
And then Alpha J says intrusive pen test is mitigation. And then Mike says 2 types of companies: those that own and those that don't know they are owned by the insurance. Okay. So it is mitigation that transfers responsibility. Yeah. Okay, so B for sure. The answer was B, by the way. Welcome in.
So no, hold on. Alpha mentioned something.
The intrusive pen testing.
Yeah, it says intrusive pen testing is mitigation. I don't think it's a correct statement.
Okay.
Because remember, penetration testing is basically validating
Hi, Brenda.
the vulnerability that you have, right?
Okay.
That's the whole point of pen testing. Right?
Okay.
However, you have to implement
Hi, Sasha. How are you?
You have to implement the controls in order to take advantage of mitigation.
Okay.
Right. So if you do just pen testing and you don't fix the issue, right? And as CISS was saying, right? If you do the pen test, you have to also fix the issue or implement the controls, right? In order for you to take advantage of mitigation, right?
Okay.
So
welcome in. The answer was B.
It was B, transfer.
There's 2 people. Brenda wants to know what's avoid.
Okay. Avoid, right? So
Brenda, you following? If you're not following, follow. Okay.
So avoid basically is saying that I know that if I buy, Lamborghini, right?
Amen.
And and I park it on the street, right? The possibility of that 100,000 or 200,000.
No, so welcome in. If you're not following, follow.
Right. So I know that when I park my car, I don't have a garage, right? So if I park my vehicle on the street, right? Someone might steal the car or steal the rim or even take the whole tire off. Anyways,
if you live in the Bronx, okay. No offense to anyone in the Bronx, but
so now you decide, okay, should I buy the 200,000 vehicle, right? Or should I just avoid it, right? So avoid meaning I'm not even going to go into it.
Okay.
Right, so I'm just going to avoid it, right? So that is avoid or avoidance, right?
Okay. All right.
So the answer is B. It's not C. It's B.
Alpha J answered, and Alpha J says that it's a subset of IT control governance. So I think it was referring to the mitigation.
The intrusive penetration test.
Yes. Kai, how are you? The answer was B for this one.
Yeah, it was B.
All right, welcome in. This is TikTok Woman Sakwe. Every day of the week is every day of the week. Hi, Lance. Every day of the week is a different certification curated for people breaking newly into IT, or if you're already in IT and you're planning on getting a certification, would you actually stop on by, answer the questions, especially if you're going for the specific exam. So today's Security Plus. Answer the questions. See how well you're answering. Gauge yourself. If you're answering with ease, do know that you're ready for the certification. However, if you are struggling a little bit, some polishing is needed before you go ahead and take the exam. When you do come on in, all I ask is that you're respectful. Other than that, I will block you. The debate is highly welcome, especially seeing that it's not all the time the women gets the answer right. And also, in the event that you debate back and forth, you kind of remember what happened when you get into the exam. When you come in, there's no such thing as the dumb question. As CSSP says, the dumb question is the one you do not ask. So do ask the question. Sometimes the experienced people in the chat are experienced and they get a little antsy and impatient. Don't mind them. They will answer you. So go ahead. Go ahead and make sure you answer your questions. This is Raymond. That's all his certifications up there. CSSP with all his AWS certifications, etc., etc. Okay, so welcome in. If you're not following, follow. Tomorrow is going to be Cloud Plus. All right. All right. So which of the following is most likely to be used to document risk responsible parties and thresholds? Oh, they already answered though. I don't debate because I'm always right. That's debatable, CSSP. That's debatable. All right, so we have C, we have A. Oh, thank you, Fortunate. Okay, so we have C. Oh, the person asking about advice for SAAA.
Is it the same person or different person?
It's a different person. That one is Icarus. I'm sure he's gonna come in. Any advice to get the SSA after a week? I have a week. You have a week.
Is it a company specific requirement? Why that time constraint?
Oh, you would do well.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not him. That's a different person.
Okay.
The person that has the AWS. Oh, so it's between C and D. All right, Tony. All right. Tony says it's C. I'm going with what Tony says because Win is not here yet. So, all right. So C. Good luck, Fortunate. Okay, I'm sure you'll do well. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. After he finishes, I'll have him answer you. Okay. Go ahead, please. What's the answer?
All right. So the answer would be C. Right. So yeah, it says which of the following is the most likely to be used to document risk, responsible parties, and thresholds, right? Mm-hmm. So when it comes to risk, right? Mm-hmm. Sometimes, I should say most of the time, right?
Thank you.
Most of the time, not all risk can be what. Actually, yeah, not all risk can be what can be fixed or can be resolved, right? So. They need to have some sort of database or a document repository that those records will be there, right? Okay. So yeah, and that is what risk register.
Okay. Alpha just says that when your risk register documents D, risk identified the process of assignment and mitigation.
Right? And also most of the time it also has timeline that you have to fix that risk.
Oh, there's a timeline.
Yeah. Some companies have timeline. So,
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Canon, this is what is this? What is it?
Security Plus.
This is Security Plus Canon. You have me confused for a second. Yes, CSSP, you're right. And Alpha just says the documents. It documents the thresholds that validates your risk tolerance level as well. And the BM Puff says you document information about your enemy. Okay. All right. And then somebody said if you're taking Security Plus, avoid looking in Reddit, okay? They'll give you, they'll discourage you. So, just word to the wise. But anyway, welcome in.
So that is the risk register, right? So I know some companies uses GRC, right? It's ACHA. It's an application, right?
Okay.
So I think some companies might also use, I don't know, probably ServiceNow. I say depend, but either ways, it's basically documenting the risk of vulnerability findings in a database or in a document.
Good. So anybody, I'm glad you passed. Congratulations to you both. And in the event that you are looking, look at Professor Miser. Is it Miser as well? Mesa, right? On Udemy, right?
I think that's what. Yeah. Okay.
All right, and that what does BM Puff say? 11060. What is that?
Oh, hold on. Is it the I think it was the time frame. The time to fix the
time to fix.
I think that is well. And most companies have, some of them might have different time frame.
Okay.
Right. If the risk of vulnerability is low,
BM Puff say yes. Okay.
It's low, then you probably have like I don't know, 90 days to fix it,
All
right? If it's high, then you have like a week, right? So it depends on the company policy, but that is it.
While you go to the next question, let me just say the preamble, and then can you answer the person that needs to pass the SAA in a week? I don't know how that's possible, but welcome in. This is Tech Talk with Ms. Sakurai. Every day of the week is a different certification curated for people breaking newly into IT, or if you're already in IT and you're planning on taking a certification. We go live 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Today's Thursday, so Thursday is Security Plus. Friday is going to be Cloud Plus. Saturday is AWS Cloud Practitioner. Sunday is AZ 900. Mondays Comptia A Plus. Tuesday is Network Plus. And then, Wednesday is Linux Plus, and then Thursday again, Security Plus. Again, the idea is to go domain by domain to explain the questions. So if you're not following, follow. This is Raymond. That's all his certifications up there. The over 30 certifications, all AWS, CSSP, some Comptia, all the good stuff up there. What else am I asking? If you truly don't understand something, I know I really should record myself. I say this every time. If you really don't understand something, do ask your question, because the dumb question is the one you do not ask. CSSP, the one in there says that. So do ask your questions. Sometimes the people that have experience will get a little antsy, but they will answer you, okay? Don't let them bully you. Ask your questions. And if you're not following, follow. Full video will be on YouTube, same name. All right. Please answer SAA first. If you're still there, as the person studying for SAA. I did say I was, but I'm gonna do it this week. All right, if it's not doable, tell them it's not doable. Like,
I mean, depend on how far you've studied, right?
Okay.
1 week trying to pass the solution architect associate. I don't.
What he's trying to say is that it's not doable. Okay, I'm sorry. Doable. So I don't know how far you've studied, but
but however, if you already have some AWS certifications, then it might be possible, right? Because remember, most of the certifications that have similar questions, right? So if you took the
hi Andrew,
the solution architect associate certification, and now you are taking the developer, some of the questions will be on the developer as well. So
okay, welcome AMG. How are you?
If you already have if you already have a certification.
All right, they say we're talking too much. Okay, hold on. All right, let me read the question. Today is Security Plus, okay? A systems administrator noticed that the research and development department is not using the company VPN, and when accessing various company-related services and system, which of the following scenarios describe this activity? So majority says D. Is between D and B. I think I saw one C in there, but we are doing well. Thanks for asking. All right, so the D's have it though. Drew says many third-party apps like Exchange Server, Teams, WebEx bypass VPN requirements. Do they? Okay, what's the answer?
All right, so the answer will be D, Shadow IT. All right. So it's saying that a system administrator noticed that the research and development department is not using the company VPN. Right. So there's a VPN that the company has endorsed or approved to be used, right? But that specific department is not using it, right?
Okay.
So
Disciple 3 TA had a question about, he said exfiltration, but how could the data be accessed to them if it didn't exit the network? I don't know if he was answering somebody else, but anyway, all right. So why is it not B then?
So let me just explain.
Please do.
D. So Shadow IT is basically you as an employee, right, using different software or services or devices that are not approved by IT.
Okay.
That's the whole point of Shadow IT, right?
Okay.
It's hidden, right, in a way, right? Okay. Shadow IT. So they are not using the company VPN.
Okay.
Right, but they are using a different type of VPN, right? So B, which is data exfiltration. So exfiltration is basically an unauthorized transfer of data from the organization.
Okay.
Right. So that is data exfiltration.
Okay.
The issue here is they are using a VPN that is not authorized by the company.
Okay.
So that is not necessary extracting data from the company.
Right? Got it. Not on the books. Okay. Oh, things not on the... Okay, got it. Okay. All right, so the answer is D.
The answer is D, shadow IT, right? Okay. So shadow IT, for those that don't know what shadow IT is basically using software or programs or devices that is not approved by IT, right?
Okay, I think BMPuff had a question, but I don't know. Okay, so BMPuff, so they're only accessing it, they're not stealing it.
Yeah.
Okay, so BMPuff, what was your answer? Okay, BMPuff, so they say D. All right, so I think they were going back and forth. And then Alpha J said because if you need to use the company's own resources, you would need VPN, so you are bypassing the limitations.
Oh, not really. Remember, the whole point of VPN is to set up a secure.
By the way, he did say the answer was D. He was saying something else. Yeah, but yeah.
Right.
Sammy, you come here. Hi, Chocolate. Where you been? Sammy, you come here so we can help you. But no, Professor Mesa, sorry. Professor Mesa on Udemy apparently has the questions. So Udemy, okay? I don't know how much he charges. You should have him sponsor. We give him a lot of customers. Since Raymond is not ready to do his own Udemy course yet.
Who said that?
Yeah, okay. So they're using BMPuff is asking, so they're using different type of VPN?
They are using different type of VPN, right?
Oh, it's free. Okay, Professor Mike says free. Okay.
Using different type of VPN. Right, the whole point of VPN software, right?
Okay.
So the whole point of VPN is to set up secure connection from one point to the next, right? So you don't really have to use company specific VPN.
Okay.
You can use any VPN to connect, unless the company have some sort of controls in place to block using any other VPN, right? But the whole point of VPN is it's just a software that connects, creates a tunnel from one end to the other end. That's it.
Oh, somebody said tunnel. Yeah. Okay.
So you don't have to use the company specific one, right? You can use any one that you want, right? It's just a software.
Interest shadow IT. Yes, Hugo. The answer was D. Welcome in. If you're not following, follow. Today is... I was saying what CSSP says. In this instance, the setup shadow remote connectivity. Today's, what is today? Security Plus. Tomorrow is Cloud Plus. Saturday is going to be AWS Cloud Practitioner. Sunday is AZ 900. Monday is going to be Comptia Plus. Tuesday, Network Plus. Wednesday, Linux Plus. No, this is not CSSP. This is Security Plus question. But there's CSSP people in the chat. Raymond has the CSSP. So if you're planning on taking it, if you have any questions, do DM or ask the people. They'll answer you. Okay.
And shadow IT example is, I know most companies now allow generative AI, right? ChatGPT and all that, right? Some company allows that, right? However, some companies would allow Copilot. However, they wouldn't allow ChatGPT, right?
Okay.
So if you have ChatGPT installed on your company laptop, right, that is shadow IT.
Oh, because they didn't allow you to do it.
Right.
But how would you be able to install it if it should be blocked? It's like when you're supposed to go to like a thumb drive. It's like
the answer thing is answered.
But if they don't want you on there to go to ChatGPT, obviously they're going to block it, right?
No, I mean the ideal thing is to block. But I've seen multiple companies that says that the company policy is not to go to Facebook. You can't go on social media, right? As part of the acceptable user policy, acceptable use policy, right? So what you can do on company's laptop, right? One of them might be you can't go on social media, right? So that is administrative control, right? Or policy. However, most of the companies should have added technical control, meaning setting up the firewall.
No,
right?
not yet. Ladre, he didn't answer yet. We're just chatting about a question that came previously.
So the main point is, once you have the administrative control saying that or administrative policy saying that no one should go to Facebook.com, you also have to add a technical control in place by blocking. But most companies don't do that.
Okay,
right?
Got it.
So yeah.
Oh, welcome, Borgon. We haven't seen you in forever. Well, it's been like 2 days. Welcome in. What day? Zayden says was the security solution architect. We don't do solution architect.
No, we do cloud practitioner.
But he does have the solution architect. So if you have any questions, you could DM him. It might take him a while to respond. Okay. All right. Which of the following threat vectors is most commonly utilized by insider threat actors attempting data exfiltration? All right. So it's between majority said A. Hold on. Somebody said they're taking this next. So please do answer the questions, okay? Gauge yourself, see how well you're answering. If you answer with ease, you know you're ready for the certification. So it's between A and B, but there's a lot of A's, but some B's here and there. So what's the answer?
The answer would be A.
A. Okay. Hi, Sean. Andrew. Okay.
Yeah. The question is then, which of the following threat vectors, right? So when you hear the word vector or threat vector, it's basically the avenue in which an attacker or an attacker can
keep saying thumb drives. Why is being removable device?
Yeah,
thumb drive. Okay,
right?
Got it.
So which avenue can an attacker use to attack your system? Right.
Okay.
So that's threat vector, right? Which avenue, right? If the person is insider, which means insider threat, which means is he or she is an employee or a contractor, they already have access to the system, right? So now, if you say C, which is spear phishing email,
is it also called initialization vector?
Initialization vector. No, I think. Oh, I'm not too sure if that would be encryption. Initially, IV. I think it's encryption.
No, Hugo says
I think IV is encryption.
Thank you, Drew. Hugo is saying that B doesn't narrow it down to internal threats. So what was the answer?
The answer is A.
A. Okay, so B doesn't narrow it down to okay. And then, hold on. Borgan says, do you mean large data from one small pieces? It could be via sending it out via email?
Sending out via email? I mean, that is possible, right? Sending out via email is possible. However...
No, go ahead.
Yeah, sending out email is possible. So I'm not sure if you are talking about C as a possible answer, right? But remember, spear phishing is basically email coming into your network or coming into your corporate system.
Okay. And hardening, BM says hardening will prevent this.
Yes, hardening, right? Okay. So you can disable USB.
Okay. Alpha J says spearing could be external as well.
Could be external.
Spear.
Could be external to. I mean, I wouldn't say it's external. Most of the time, it's perspective, right? If it's coming to you, then it's spear phishing is basically targeting a specific person or a specific company, right? So if I work with a company and I'm performing spear phishing, am I performing spear phishing to my own company? Right? Usually it's those that don't have access to the system that try using spear phishing so that they can get credential and all that.
Okay. Yeah. And then Keto Sister to Sister says that they thought that emails is social engineering.
Yeah, emails is part of social engineering, yeah.
But okay, so you may have said something that caused them to say that. No?
I don't think so.
And then 2700 control should protect against USB use.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I think it's ISO 2701. Is it just USB? I think it has a list of controls that you can implement. So okay. I don't think it's just USB.
All right. Chocolate said you were right about the IV being related to encryption.
Yeah.
Alpha said typo squatting is largely external to egg fake URL.
Yep. So now
say it.
So now, yeah, that is true. So now, what is typo squatting, right? That would be the keyword, right? Okay. What is that? So now, you see how we have Microsoft.com, right? That is the actual email of Microsoft, right? However, I can also do this. RN. Oh, come on. All right. RN. Okay, I'm going to change a few.
Okay. Welcome in. This is Tech Talk with Sako. Every day of the week is a different certification. Curated for people breaking newly into IT.
Okay.
There you go. Okay.
So now, do you see the differences?
Oh, it does look like M.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right? So people can buy a domain that looks like this.
I would do that.
And then send you an email.
Right? No, I wouldn't do that.
And then now, if you don't take a close look, you think it's coming from Microsoft. And then you click on it and enter your email and all that.
That's how they get
so
people.
That is typo squatting.
Typo
right? So
squatting.
for those that don't know. Right?
Okay. Got it. What is egg fake?
URL. I think it's the same concept.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the answer for this? Was it A?
A.
Yes, Johnny. The answer was A. BM Puff said you taught them how to read carefully. All right. I'm trying to read everything, guys. If so, Hugo says also we are looking at exfiltration. The rest doesn't need help to remove data from a closed system.
Okay.
All right. And then Borgan says that I meant if someone sent themselves an email with the latest quarterly result, they aren't public. DLP tools can help stop extraction of that data.
That is true. So sending the email to yourself. But yeah, if they have... So do you mean your internal company email or to your private
If somebody
email?
sent themselves an email,
okay,
I'm assuming that to their company.
Yeah. Either ways, you have access to that sensitive data on your desktop, right? So if you are sending the same sensitive data back to your company email, it will still be on your desktop. Right, unless it's going to your private email.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Drew says RFID is another. I don't know what you were saying that they said that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read fast, okay? And I'm trying to get everybody else into. Jonathan says that they're taking. Okay, good. Welcome in. Answer the questions. So see how well you're gauging yourself, Jonathan, and do ask questions. The people will answer you. If Raymond don't get to it in time. Borgan did mean that the private email, okay?
Oh, yes. Okay, private email, that's correct.
Why you go to the next one so we can...
Yeah, let's go to the next one here.
Yeah, for the exam, don't overthink. And thank you, Mike, for that. And that's the point of these things as well, so that you see that it's not... In Ghana, would be like kunkuntai, but it technically means it's not as scary as it looks, right? So, and you get familiar with the questions, how it's set up, etc., etc. So... Yeah, so don't overthink it. But welcome in. If you're not following, follow. All right, which of the following agreement types defines the time frame in which a vendor needs to respond? Yes, we are Ghanaian. Why? You can't tell? I have all the features of a Ghanaian. From the eyes to the chubby cheeks, all of that.
Funny.
All of that. Okay. Hi, Cedric. Okay, we have B. All right. The way that Keto said. Oh, really? The way Keto said the answer is B. There's no way it's not B. There's no way it's not B. Okay. Oh, of course. You're more than welcome. Forgive me if I say your name wrong. Tashin. Yes. So today is Security Plus. Tomorrow is going to be Cloud Plus. Saturday is AWS Cloud Practitioner. Sunday is AZ900. Monday, Comptia A Plus. Tuesday, Network Plus. Wednesday, Linux Plus. And then Thursday, same concept. Okay? All right. What's the answer? We're waiting for you. It's pretty much unanimous, though. Everybody said B.
B, right? Yeah, so, the answer is B.
The answer is B?
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to show something, but while he brings it up. Borgan says A means scope of work, B means service level agreement. Okay, so the answer is B, service level agreement. Okay.
Yeah, so the answer is so it says which of the following agreement type define the time frame in which a vendor needs to respond, right? So if there's an issue, there's an outage, or you have an issue, let's say with your internet service, right? As part of you setting up the service, right? There's a document or a paperwork that will say, well, SLA, right? That if might have handed it to you or emailed it to you, right? So it describes how long it's going to take and all that, right?
Okay. So service level agreement is unanimous, and the BM supposed to get those tickets closed. Oh, no, you need to get your SSCP or your CISSP. Ooh.
Right. Let me share my screen here real quick.
Do take it.
And then just show the service level agreement sample document for those that haven't seen it before.
Subject is asking, are there any configuration labs on the Security Plus exams?
Yeah, there's performance based.
Okay.
Questions.
Is this the one we did performance based on last
Yeah.
time? Oh,
yeah.
we did that last week, Cedric.
I mean, that was in A+?
Oh,
Monday,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Oh, no, we did it on Monday, but it's not security. Forget it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, what are you showing?
Service. I'm trying to show the service.
And then security level. Okay, the answer was B, right?
B.
The answer was B. Okay.
Service level agreement.
All right. And then Luffy says that, what is your take? A rookie that utilizes AI Viber code or a veteran that has a lot of cert hard code? Ooh, Luffy.
What? Sorry.
I don't know, when you finish, you look at it. Okay. And then can you give us an example of a performance-based lab, please?
Yeah, I think we did on Monday.
But not on Security Plus. You didn't do that.
Yeah, but we did on A+.
But he's asking specifically for...
Yeah, I mean, we can do that next week. We can bring one or two.
Cedric, next week, okay. I'll try to remind him. After we leave, I'll try to forget.
Hold on. Bear with me.
Were you a prof during college days? He's actually a professor, you know. He taught. I should show you his professor. Let me see if I have pictures. No, hold on. I'm gonna show you what he was teaching. Hold on.
Where is it? I mean, I was a teacher since senior high, so.
He's been teaching everybody. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. If this doesn't happen, he'll try to teach me.
I mean, everything is a lesson.
Oh, here we go.
Anyways, hold on, give me a minute to
I'm trying to find him teaching, okay?
Browser. Okay.
Welcome in. This is Tech Talk with Ms. Sako. Every day of the week is a different certification. Curated for people breaking newly into IT, or if you're already in IT and plan on taking a certification, this is the right place for you to be. Today is Thursday. Thursday is Security Plus. Friday is going to be Cloud Plus. Saturday is going to be AWS Cloud Practitioner. Sunday, AZ 900. Monday again is Comptia A Plus. Tuesday, Network Plus. Wednesday, Linux Plus. If you're not following, follow. That's the whole point of this. And once you're answering the question, gauge yourself. See how well you're answering. If you're answering with ease, you know you're ready for the certification. If you're struggling a little bit, some polishing is needed before you go ahead and take the certification. But welcome in. This is Raymond. That's all his certifications up there.
All right. So this is SLA, right? Service level agreement. Verizon Unified Communication and Collaboration as a Service, right? That's their SLA, right? So it says application availability, right? So they are guaranteeing that this specific application will be available 100%, right, with geographic redundancy, right? So basically having the same services in a different what's the name, region, right, or geographical area, right?
I can't find the pictures, but I'll
right?
find it and show it next
and
time.
With this application, they are guaranteeing 99.50, right? And all these metrics, right? So yeah, this is an example of SLA, right? And then now they are saying that they're going to give you credit, right? If I guess they don't meet the deadline of the availability, right? And these are the credit that they're going to give you. Right?
Okay. No, we don't do pen tests, unfortunately. Chocolate. Stop it. No. What is MOS? Is it MOS or MOA? Did you say MOS? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Where is it?
No, Grind Iron says, what is MOS?
Oh, I don't remember the full acronym.
Okay.
I'm not sure if anyone remember. I don't remember the full.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then being okay, CSSP and being proud. Public speak. CSSP. So we don't do pen tests. Taishan. Apologies for messing up your name. But do you have pen test up there? Did you do pen test?
Yeah, I did.
If you happen to, if you're about to Ty Johnson, if you are going to take it and you have any questions, you could DM him, or if whatever questions you have, you can ask it. Grind iron. I'm trying to figure out what MOS is.
Oh, mean opinion score. So that is the quality of the audio or communication, right? So yeah, call quality.
Okay.
Mean opinion score.
All right. I think we answered everything. Forgive me if I didn't answer the question. Please say it back again while you go to the next question, right? It seems like the test is built around memorizing acronyms.
I mean, and that is the same thing as well. Getting into the job role or job field. Okay. Everybody uses the same acronym, so you have to know exactly.
You have to speak the language, so to speak, right? Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and that's why I always recommend taking this certification, right?
Oh, okay.
Anyways.
Before he goes down on a tangent. Memorandum of understanding. Okay. Yeah, the answer was B, Johnson. B. Thank you. Welcome in. All right, as you go through, you going to the next one?
Yeah, let's do this one. This one is
You forgot an answer choice.
Answer choice. Oh, yeah, thank you.
Welcome in. This is Tech Talk with Ms. Sakwe. Every day of the week is a different certification. Is wifey in this? You know, this is what happened. Let me tell you what happened. You're new here, right? So let me tell you what happened. So,
what's this one? Okay.
He's going to try to teach me this. And as you could tell, my interest for this is really slim to none. So we were like, okay, why not come on live and you teach the people them and build your own community? So that's how all this all started, right? So that's why we're here. And then it was supposed to be a gig where I was supposed to, like, you know, while the community builds itself, I was supposed to phase myself out. But as per usual,
facing in.
Yeah, as per usual, I'm being stuck. So. No, we don't go over CISSP, unfortunately. Which one is SSCP?
I think it's also ISC square. I don't remember the actual.
Yeah.
But it's the same vendor.
Okay, but it seems like a lot of people are asking. But this is supposed to be a beginner friendly, and because there's not a lot of time in the day, there's not enough days in the week for adding that. Maybe next round. But if you have any questions, do DM, okay? Exactly. See, you get it. I'm just here to talk. You get it. Okay. To improve, other than that, he'll be teaching and I'll be upstairs. What am I doing? So I might as well. Anyway, to improve the security at a data center, a security administrator implements a CCTV system and posts several signs about the possibility of being filmed. Which of the following best describe these types of control? Mm-hmm. Oh, it's like when you go to somebody's house and be like, smile, you're on camera.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Right. So in this case, what would you do?
What would I do?
If you go into someone's house
and I see it?
Yeah, it says there's a camera.
B is a deterrent for me. I won't go.
Okay.
And then.
Or if you want to dump a garbage in someone, so. and then
I want to say B and F. I don't. Oh no, I want to say A and B.
A and B.
But it kind of says the same. What's the answer though? What's the answer first?
A says preventive. Okay. Yeah. It's going to prevent you.
But what's the difference between preventative and deterrent? It's practically the same thing.
Not really.
Okay, what's the answer?
Okay, so the answer would be B and F.
B and F.
B and F, right?
Oh. See, I was thinking A and B too. It seems.
Yeah, B and F. I mean, I also agree, right? B, A is what? Preventive, or it's going to prevent you, right? Okay. But when we talk about prevention or preventing something from happening, right? The person shouldn't have an option of okay.
That's what they say. They say the cameras doesn't prevent you from
exactly
doing it. Hi,
right. It doesn't prevent you, right? If there's a gate or a door, right, then it would prevent you, right? So yeah, so B is what? Deterrent, right? So it deters you from entering or doing whatever you want to do because there's camera, right? And then. Good.
Sorry, Hugo says that there's enforcement involvement in prevention.
Exactly, right? You have to put physical control in place or technical control, right?
That's
in order
a good question,
to block, to prevent the person, right?
So just question to this is that in the event that they ask them to pick two, if you pick one, if you get one out of the two right, you get half credit.
Oh, for Comptia, I think
somebody
say
answered
for
this
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody knows?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But however, with Microsoft Azure AZ900, right? They tell you right that if you get one correct, you get a partial score or credit. Okay. But this they don't say it, so I don't really know.
Okay. All right. Sorry, you're explaining deterrent.
Yeah. So detective, right? So detective means it's going to detect that something is going on, right? Okay. So those are the two options, right? Detective and deterrent, right? Preventive is basically prevent you from doing what you're doing. So they're physically or technically stopping you from doing it, right? Corrective. So corrective is more like
you done
after effect, right? It has already. So yeah, someone already did whatever they need to do, and then now you have to try to correct that issue that they did. And then directive.
Thanks, Jonathan. Thanks, CSSP.
Right. So the directive is basically you can also say instructive. I'm not sure if it's the same thing, right? If you are directing someone, you are instructing someone.
Okay.
Right? Directive, right? So now, acceptable use policy, right? Companies gives you that to sign, meaning you're not going to go. Come again?
They do.
Yeah. Because acceptable use policy is basically what you can do and what you cannot do on company's laptop, right? Or company-owned devices, right?
See, this is me.
So directive or
Linux is a headache, guys.
Instructive, right? I don't think instructive is a technical word, but I just want to just explain it, right? So basically instructing someone. So most of the time, company policy, right? Is a directive, right? It's a company policy that you can't go to a Facebook account. You can't go to social media. It's a policy. It's a directive, right? So those that don't know, the directive is mostly company policy, right? It's a written instruction. Anyway.
The chocolate says she Googled and realized that Comptia says that they give partial credit for performance based.
Performance based. Okay, but this is multiple choice. Okay.
Okay. I was going to say, so this is, got it. Yes. The performance based is the drag and drop things, right?
Yes. So if you get 1 or 2 or 3 right, then you're going to get the credit for it.
Okay.
But did they say anything about the multiple choice? Chocolate pies?
It's Miss Chocolate to you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Fine.
I get to call her Chocolate.
So the control for Linux. Yeah, she is, right?
Nah, because it's very hard.
I don't think she's preventive. She can't prevent you guys from joining.
You guys are not make fun of me.
All right.
Next question. Welcome in. This is Tech Talk with Sakura. Every day of the week is a different certification. Curated for people breaking newly into IT. Or if you're already in IT and you're planning on taking a certification, this is the right place for you to be. Today's Thursday, so Thursday Security Plus. Tomorrow is going to be Cloud Plus. Saturday's AWS Cloud Practitioner. Sundays AZ 900. Mondays Comptia A Plus. Tuesdays Network Plus. Wednesday is Linux Plus. Okay? Linux Plus, and then Thursday again, Security Plus. So if you're planning on taking the certifications, answer the questions, see how well you're answering. If you answer with ease, you know you're ready for the certification. If you're struggling a little bit, some polishing is needed before you go ahead and take the certification. However, if you do have any questions, do ask. The people in the chat are highly knowledgeable people. The dumb question is the one you do not ask, so make sure you ask the question. Okay, that was by CSSP. So do ask your questions. And again, all I ask is that you're respectful. Other than that, I will block you. So welcome in. If you're not following, follow. And if you by chance want to watch it over again, it's going to be on YouTube the same name. And you can follow Raymond on LinkedIn if you want, okay? Sometimes it's nice to put a name to the face too. So welcome in. All right. Which of the following examples would be best mitigated by input sanitation? Sanitization. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to explain some of these words because what is sanitization? We did this last time.
Yeah, we did. I know.
And so, but somebody might be new as well.
Yeah.
So. They don't give partial for individual multiple choice questions. Okay, so they don't give partial for that. I think it's preventative. Prevent her from getting in the field. No. You know, somebody that is not into IT, honestly, if they see, no wonder, like a lot of people don't like Linux, honestly. It's just, be sitting here, so one of these days after we finish Linux, I'm going to show you my routine.
You sanitize yourself.
Literally. Anyway, so we have A. Okay, the answer is A. Anybody thinks it's not A? Don't let them bully you. I'm telling you.
There you go. Yeah, it does, right?
Of course you'll say the same.
Runs the cloud and the world. It does, yeah. I don't know the percentage, but I believe about 80% of the systems run on Linux. Yeah. I think someone mentioned
90%. Wow.
90. Okay. We have to fact check, but yeah, there's a lot. more systems out there. I think someone mentioned that you don't need, I think it was a while ago, someone mentioned that, it's today, by the way. He said you don't need scripting as a security specialist or cybersecurity.
Oh, really? I didn't see.
Role. Yeah, I saw that. It flashed and then.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. It depends on your role, right? It depends on your role.
Oh, Hugo said that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the role, right? Cybersecurity is broad. It's similar to someone saying that. What is your current role now? What is your current role? What is your job title?
Also with AI, can you answer the question though? What's the answer?
So the answer will be A.
A. The answer is A.
Yeah.
Okay. While Hugo types what he does, can you explain to the rest of us what is input sanitation?
Meaning cleaning the inputs, right? Or I mean, the other time we had a little argument, sanitization versus validation.
Yes, we did.
I'm thinking it's the same, or it can be used interchangeably.
Okay.
Right. So I want to see your opinion. Those that are
okay.
That are in the chat.
You will need to be able to understand and read the core SAS script. Hugo does infrastructure security, and then CSSP brought up SOC and BM processor, and CSSP brought up the point everybody's thinking. What with AI, you don't need to know how to write it, but I guess in hindsight, you need to understand it.
Yeah, you need to understand.
Yeah,
it.
but
you do.
Okay, so what were you gonna say to not needed to? You're in the middle of a statement about needing script, knowing how to do script.
Yeah. I mean, so it depends on your job role, right? Some job roles don't require you to know scripting, right? Other job roles would require. However, as an IT specialist or IT professional, any role that you get yourself into, I recommend knowing scripting, right? Because first of all, what it's going to do is...
He says you need it for system admin and stuff like that.
What you're going to do... I mean, system admin, you need it, right? However, if you're not even a system admin, just regular help desk or regular network administrator, right? What scripting would help you do is help you with automation, right? So instead of wasting time looking over every single log or logging into every single router, you can set up a script to automatically do that for you. So instead of I remember as when I was a voice technician, right, voice over IP, right.
I have pictures.
There was basically a process that usually update happens overnight, right. I work with internet service providers, so we do updates on the modems and all that, right. So now, so I was the new guy in that job role. So usually some of the processes fail or provisioning fail. So as a new guy, most of the time in the morning, I'll get about 50 or 100 or 200 records of a customer's account that needs to be provisioned or that has failed provision, right? So I have to go through every single one of the account to provision it manually, right? So what I did is wrote a script to automate that process, right? So instead of spending 4 or 5 hours out of my day, it took probably like 15 minutes to complete the process, right? So, I mean, you might say it's not needed, but at the end of the day, I think it's going to help you, right? Most roles doesn't require specifically scripting.
And I think you're basically saying the same thing, though. He's saying that not everything requires scripting.
That is true.
But at the same time, I think the general consensus is that at least know how to read it. But with AI, you can know how to read it, though.
I mean, and that is when and that will be the next big thing now. Most of the application out there have so many vulnerabilities because when someone that really don't know exactly how the program works or how to write a program, try to use AI to build the application, there will be so many vulnerabilities, right? But anyways.
But Mike was saying that you don't generally need a commercial driver's license to drive you don't need a commercial driving license to drive a regular car. Okay.
I mean, but at the same time, you know how regular car works, right?
Okay. Can you explain why I'm getting to the next question? Compliance checks usually regulate expresses. Okay, so they agree. A, the person just came in. That was the answer A?
Yes, answer was A.
Answer was A. Hugo says, I use it all the time with Lambda functions and ensure compliance.
Right.
Okay.
So that is scripting, right? Is that it? Oh.
AI. I think he's
AI. Okay.
And then And then Jonathan says, I'm graduating with a computer science degree next May. The Security Plus series is just the beginning. Awesome. Good. And then what's the next for you after you pass that? CSV said, no way Raymond added customer CSV files. Rest CSV file update customer that sit back in the chat.
Yep. Right. And wait for it to complete. Right.
Hi, Jim Rat. Okay. Can you explain this question to us, please?
So
By us, I mean me.
So it says here, which of the following example would best mitigated by input sanitization? Oh, yeah, my question. I was saying that input sanitization and input validation, I think it can be used interchangeably. But however, the other time someone was saying that it's not the same thing, right? So I just want to get opinion of those that are experts in this field
Hi, Leah. Thank you.
To let us know if it's the same thing or it's different thing.
It's okay. I think they already answered Jim Wright. Jim Wright's accent is A for
cross-site scripting. Yep.
Okay. All right. Oh, Network Plus and CYSA. CYSA is
the cybersecurity, is the SOC analyst. Yeah, cybersecurity analyst.
Good, Jonathan. We do Network Plus on Tuesdays. Okay, so come in as well, if you just to see how the exam is, if you wanna. And then, what is your route? What are you planning on doing, like job wise? Hi, Game for Life 36. Okay.
All right, so let me just share my
sanitation is to clean, whereas validation is to approve.
Oh, okay. To clean and approve. Okay.
All right, you going to the next question or no?
Yes, let's.
All right, welcome in. Cybersecurity. I thought it was wait, is it the same person? No, it was Jonathan that asked the question, unless Jonathan has a different account. But if cybersecurity SOC analyst.
Yeah, that's the Comptia CYSA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. You explained to me. Okay, thank you. Okay. Jonathan said, I want to be a SOC analyst and then move to pen testing later.
There you go. That's a good route. That is a good route. Yeah. I've been saying this every single time that we join. But yeah.
Good for you, Jonathan. Get the money, okay? That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Because it'll be annoying.
And then move to pen test. That is it, right? So yeah, good. So now you start from the beginning and then move to higher, intermediate, and high level roles, right? But most people just join IT or security and then they just want to go into pen testing. I mean, it works for some people, but I think you should get strong foundation before you build up. Right.
So he's trying to tell you, build yourself so you don't get fired, right?
Nah,
or if you do get fired, you can get another job. Jim Rat says thank you for accepting their LinkedIn invite.
Okay. You're welcome. What happened?
Thank you for sending him the invite. You're welcome. Anyway, if you're not following, follow. An attacker poses as a chief executive officer, calls an employee and instructs the employee to buy gift cards. This sounds way too familiar. This was actually going on. Which of the following technique is the attacker using? Oh, okay. We have a lot of C's. It's between C and D. Oh, welcome, Mr. and Mrs. Thank you. Security. Wait, both of you are security architect, Mr. and Mrs. Tiwa. Forgive me if I said it wrong. Both of you? Oh, where you live? I'm coming over for Christmas. Okay. That's nice. Okay, so majority. Okay, it's C. It's between C and D.
How many
you're getting into? Oh, cool.
D's do we have?
How many of these what?
How many people said
how many
D?
said
okay, we have a
I'm
few.
like, these what? Okay. I didn't sleep, guys.
Anyways.
Alright, so between a handful. Not that much. The C's are a lot more than the D's.
The C, okay. So yeah, this is a little confusing.
Welcome to the Gano fam.
Yeah, this is a little confusing.
What's the answer?
Confusing question. It is confusing.
Okay, but can you tell us the answer?
So the answer would have been between what? With D and C.
I figured.
Right? But the answer is C.
Okay, sorry.
Impersonation, right?
Okay.
So I would understand why people would say whaling. So whaling, I think, was it, who said it?
A lot of people said whaling.
No, Game for Life explained it, right?
Oh, okay.
So yeah, whaling is basically targeting the big fish in the company, right? Like the CEO.
Okay, which they did.
No, they didn't. the question is saying an attacker posed as, so he was posing as, he's not targeting
the CEO
there you
himself.
go, right? It's a little confusing.
Got it.
Right?
I see what you mean.
But I hope it makes sense.
Hi,
right?
Edwin, spell backwards. Where you been?
So yeah, so he is posing as for the CEO, right? So it's impersonation, right?
Okay.
If he was targeting the CEO, then it's what? Whaling.
Working. Okay,
right?
good. Working is good, right? That's where the money comes from.
So is this smishing? Smish? Okay. It's basically phishing.
Smishing.
Phishing, right? It's basically phishing, right? So basically phishing is vaguely trying to deceive someone to give you information, right? Yeah, so that is phishing, right? So usually it's via email, right? So smishing is what? It's SMS based.
No way.
Why?
Because CSV just says SMS phishing for Texans.
Yeah.
Has smishing. So the SMS.
Oh, good.
That's
Okay,
quite interesting.
Okay. Yeah, so that is it, right? So that is SMS, right? We also have voice phishing as well, right? Voice, which is phone call. Someone tried to deceive, say, "Hey, MTN, I'm from MTN," right? Voice calls or voice phishing, and that is vision, vision, VISHING, right? So that is phone calls.
Thanks, Evolve with
right?
Eagle.
SMS, and then phishing is the regular, plain old email phishing.
Okay.
Right. So
Do
I
the
hope
people
it
still
makes
do
sense.
that still?
Email?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is one of the number one attack vector.
Oh, I thought they got better.
Oh,
Like,
no.
people got better at detecting that.
No.
I mean, I
Email-
haven't gotten any. Don't send me nothing though. I haven't gotten any in quite a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, email is still
It's
one of
the
the biggest attack vector.
Okay.
One of the biggest.
So you said that these search throw in keywords to the answer. Cisco search are notorious for it as well.
Okay.
So keep in mind. I feel like one of these the exams is it really takes a lot on wordplay and how to understand the questions. So some of these questions because whaling, C and D would have been D would have been easily picked by majority, which was the case. But hold on. Vision is voice phishing, which is why it's going on here. Vision.
Voice.
Really? Did you make that up?
No, it's voice. Hold on. Is that the full? Is the full acronym or the definition?
See, you lost us. You also have question.
Oh.
Which is QR code fish. Really?
Okay.
Question. You learn everything. The rest not so funny. Question. Like I don't even say that out loud. Never heard of smushing.
Now we know, right?
Did you make that up? Right? That's a smushing. Smushing. Okay.
Loading.
Okay, so Johnson is asking, I understand that is a senior who is targeted. Why not impersonating?
Why not?
Impersonating.
I understand why.
So why is it not C? Why is the answer not C?
The answer is C.
Oh, the answer is C.
Yeah,
oh.
the answer is C.
The answer is C.
C.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're right. The answer
Okay,
is C.
I understand that that's the senior who's targeted. Why not impersonate? Okay. Oh boy. Hi, Dally.
It is C. Yeah, it is C. I'm not sure if I said anything else, but it is C. The answer is impersonation.
It's C. Okay.
Yeah.
And then QR code scam done.
SIM swapping, right?
Oh.
No, okay, no.
Okay, SIM swapping is. Yeah, I've seen that. Yes, they do that on WhatsApp a lot. Yes, the added to getting out of hand. Okay. All right. Next question.
Yeah, don't scan a random QR code. Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
I think it became more prevalent post COVID.
Oh yeah,
that is
because you don't want to touch everything and you wanted to do this.
Yeah.
The restaurant menus was a QR code. Everything was a QR code.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're smart, I'd rather use your smart to get money. But so okay, because it's so wait. How does that happen? And then Johnson says, so when should be whaling at? Okay, give an example of a whaling attack.
Okay, so. Me sending an email or making a phone call to sending an email to the CEO of a specific company.
Okay.
Right. So now I'm targeting the big fish, which is the CEO. So if I'm sending an email,
so basically,
a phishing email to him.
The CEO himself. So yes, use. I was gonna mention names. Okay, let's use. what's his name? Zuckerberg, right?
Okay.
So you're sending an email to Zuckerberg and stuff. You're hi BrainX, you're targeting Zuckerberg and stuff, right? So if Zuckerberg falls for it, then it's whaling.
Not really. It's not really. You don't really have to fall for it. It's just the process of you sending the email to him, right? So the whole point of it is is targeting the big fish, right? If you're catching a fish and you catch a whale, it's big, right? So
I don't think anybody eats whale. I don't know.
I mean, I'm just saying, right? But yeah. So that is it. So the whole point is you are targeting, right? If you are impersonating the person, it's not really whaling. It's all about the target, right?
Anybody has another analogy?
And in this case, they are targeting employees.
Okay.
Right? On an employee, right? So it's not really the big fish.
Got it.
I hope that makes sense.
Alpha J says, willing is attacker impersonated employee to direct executive to perform certain operation. And then I think Gay for Life says something that was illegal to know. CEOs or executives, if you can't get to them, you don't pay. They don't pay attention. Very true. You hit the big doors to get the big money. The Alpha says impersonation. Attacker means attacker impersonates executive directing employees to perform. Oh, you said it. I already said that. CSSP. No, sorry. Subject says, can I get sponsorship if I want to get my CSSP? Are you in school or are you working? Speak to them and see.
Yeah, so most colleges and even companies would work.
Yeah, because I'm trying to make money.
Get money.
Where is Get Money? I haven't seen him in a while. And Johnson says, so big fish is addressed immediately. Oh, is it directly? So I think so. Big directly. I think that's what you meant, right? Okay. Well, all right. Next question, please. Are you working in Cisco for 15 years? Wow.
Okay.
Okay. Welcome in. I didn't do my preamble for quite a while. So welcome in. This is Tech Talk with Sakura. Every day of the week is a different certification curated for people breaking newly into IT. Or if you're already in IT and you're planning on taking a certification, we do ask that you stop on by, answer the questions, gauge yourself, see how well you're answering. If you're answering with ease, you know you're ready for the certification. However, if you're struggling a little bit with the questions, you know that some polishing is needed before you go ahead and take the certification. This is Raymond. I'm Jennifer. Raymond is the person you need to know. That's all his certifications up there. Over 30 certifications, including all his AWS, some Comptia, some CSSP, GitHub, all those good ones up there. So today is Security Plus. Tomorrow, Friday, is going to be Cloud Plus. Saturday is AWS Cloud Practitioner. Sunday is Cloud. Sunday is what's Sunday? AZ 900. Monday is Comptia A Plus. Tuesday is Network Plus. Wednesday is Linux Plus. And then again, Thursday. So if you're not following, follow. The full video will be posted on YouTube in the event that you want to see the questions and practice again. But if you truly don't understand something, please do ask. If Raymond doesn't get to it, somebody else will answer you. There's the dumb question is the one you don't ask. CSSP says that. So again, ask your questions, okay? Don't let them bully you. If you truly don't understand something, say it. Welcome in and follow. All right. A company allows a customer to upload PDF documents to its public e-commerce website. Which of the following would a security analyst most likely recommend? A company allows a customer to upload PDF documents to. Is it all I'm thinking about is banks? You know how when you screen or when you take a picture of a check, it's the same concept, right?
Yeah, that can be. And other companies or other services have that feature as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we have B. Majority said B. Sorry if I didn't get to your question before. Please write it again. I'm so sorry. And I'll make sure I look at it. Oh, when do we go over AZ 900? AZ 900 is on Sundays, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. On Unified Threat Management, which one is
Unified Threat.
Unified. Which one is that?
Enable malware detection. UTM B.
B. Okay.
Yeah, that's the UTM. Okay.
B.
Right.
B and Puff didn't want to say B. For how long? Oh, we try to be on for an hour, right? But today we've been on for an hour. Security always goes over plan, over time, all the time. So really, there's really not a set time frame, to be honest. Okay. But as long as if you have questions, he'll answer. He will not going to leave you hanging.
All right. So
depends my attention span.
So I'm surprised no one said D, because the other time we had the same question and some people said D.
So maybe
okay.
Maybe they know the answer.
Yeah.
But can you explain why it's not D though?
So I mean, so since
what's the answer
so the answer is B.
Okay.
Right? Enabling malware detection through UTM, Unified Threat Management System. Right? So D says blocking command injection via a web application firewall.
That's what WA.
Yeah.
Game for Lexus. I have no idea what a so.
Oh yeah, web application firewall. Right.
Okay.
So it's a firewall specifically for web applications or websites.
Okay, so it's a document. Simplify. It's a document?
No. This is a document. The PDF is a document.
But what web application oh, it's a firewall.
Yeah, it's a firewall. and it's mainly for the OWASP top 10, right? Open Web Application Security Project, right? They have top 10 vulnerabilities, right? So now example would be what? Anything injection, right? Web application firewall is perfect for it. So cross-site scripting, which is the XSS. I think the first question that we saw. SQL injection. Which one else? Cross-site request forgery, right? So all those OWASP top 10 or injection attacks, web application firewall is ideal to protect against that.
CSS said Cloudflare, CRSF. Okay.
So cross-site request forgery. Right, so that is it. However, although this is a website, right? So if some of the students will see website and then automatically go with what? Web application firewall because they saw website, right?
Okay.
However, they are uploading a document, right? Web application firewall doesn't scan documents, right? So UTM, Unified Threat Management System, is the appliance that would scan for malware in document, right?
Okay. Hold on. ZY says that WAF since is for customers unless there's a firewall on the branch. UTM is used on subnet.
Customer subnet.
I
mean. Okay, so the
answer was B, by the way. It was B, right?
Yeah, the answer is B.
But Chocolate was saying something else.
Okay.
Okay, you go ahead.
Okay, since it is for customers, web application firewall, since it's for customers, unless there is a firewall on the branch, UTM is used on customer network. Yeah, I don't really get the
ZY, can you explain more, please? He's not getting
yeah. But either ways, the uploaded document has to.
What did I say?
For any
ZY. I'm sorry.
The uploaded document has to eventually get to a specific server for it to be downloaded into that server, right?
Okay. And then Chocolate says WAFs protect against answer A. So WAF protect against answer A. Web server firewall. It doesn't.
Answer A, which is. This one?
Yeah.
No.
It doesn't protect against? Okay, can you explain? So,
utilizing attack signature in an IDS. IDS is intrusion detection system. The whole point of intrusion detection system is to monitor network traffic for known attack patterns, right? And I think I used that as an example the other day, right? If you know someone and the person is walking, let's say 100 meters from you, right? You can say that, hey, this is this person, right, because you know how he or she would walk, or the signature of the person, right? So there are vulnerabilities out there. The vulnerabilities also have their, or malware have their own signature, right? So there's basically a signature database that keeps track of all these malware. So the IDS uses that signature to detect if a traffic is or traffic pattern is malicious or not.
Okay.
Right?
Freeze. Does he have a boot camp? Okay. If you're ready to learn for a year, then DM him. If you're not, then don't bother. But yeah, DM him if you have any questions on that. Okay. And then Johnson says, on which side, web server / client, we can find on which side can you find a WAF, on the web server or the client side?
Web server.
Web server.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Remember, the client side is just the web browser.
Okay. ZY. Okay. ZY. Kai. Is I? Okay. ZY is better. Okay. She said e-commerce is usually hosted on public websites when customers upload. That's what he was saying previously. So
so e-commerce is usually hosted on public websites.
where customers upload.
Yeah. Well,
What is your
I mean,
reservation question?
the keyword public website is hosted on public website, or is it accessible by the public? If we say public website, are you referring to intranet versus?
Oh, I haven't heard intranet in quite a while. Kiki, did he answer your questions? And it's not a dumb questions. I ask all the dumb questions all the time. Public cloud, he meant. Public cloud.
Oh, okay. It's hosted on public cloud. I mean, it depends. You can host it on public cloud. You can host it on private. You can even host it on premises, right? So it doesn't really have to public cloud, right?
Okay. And then Chocolate the answer was B, right, Johnson? Yes, the answer was B. Okay. Chocolate says they protect against attack signature if you purchase that feature. Palo has a WAF feature that block attack
signatures. Okay.
Oh, cool. And then Johnson says WAF is so integrated in a web server. Okay. All right. So B. We go. How many questions you got? We got done. High knowledge.
The benefit okay. Yeah, there's more for this, but we can still continue next week.
Okay, I mean, you have to.
If you want us to continue, type 1 in the chat.
Don't do that.
Anyways, it's an internal joke, by the way.
Welcome in. This is TikTok. Every day of the week is a different certification. So today is Security Plus. Tomorrow is going to be Cloud Plus. So if you're not following, follow, okay? BM Puff says, quick question. If an organization is using cloud only, can that be considered as centralized?
Cloud only as centralized.
I don't get the question, so I'm glad you do.
As centralized. So which one are you comparing it to, right? Cloud only versus hybrid, is that it? Cloud and on premises?
What does centralized mean?
Yeah.
This organization is using the cloud only.
Is it centralized versus decentralized? Yeah, I'm not too sure. If you can rephrase the question.
All right, BM Puff.
My English is not Englishing right now.
Occasionally, the English is a second language. All right, a security analyst developed a script to automate a trivial and repeatable task. Which of the following best describes the benefit of ensuring other team members understand how the script works? That sounds like something you did.
Exactly.
Okay, what y'all saying? D, single point D. Okay, Chocolate says she thinks A. Don't let them bully you. If you don't think it's D, don't say no. I'll be say what you think, okay? But welcome in. If you're not following, follow, okay? Today's Security Plus. Tomorrow is going to be Cloud Plus. Saturday is AWS Cloud Practitioner. Aaliyah, I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Is it the same Aaliyah? You've been here before, right? Okay. Tomorrow is Cloud Plus. Saturday, AWS Cloud Practitioner. AZ 900 on Sunday. Monday, Comptia A Plus. Tuesday, Network Plus. Wednesday is Linux Plus. And then Thursday again. Yeah. Right? It's what it is you. It's been quite a while. Welcome back. All right, what's the answer?
So the keyword here is... Okay, which of the following describe the benefit? Describe the benefit of ensuring other team members understand how the script works. That is it. The keyword is other team members understand. So if I write a script, right? What is the benefit of you understanding how the script works?
Right.
Well, that is
Wait a minute. If somebody writes a script, is it almost as if the person's signature, or is it a unified language that everybody's supposed to understand how to write the same script?
No.
Or is it there's different ways to write the same script?
Yeah, there is.
Really?
So remember, there's different scripting languages and programming languages, right?
Okay.
So I might know Python, you might not know JavaScript, right?
Okay.
So we might not be on the same page. Fine.
Got it.
Even if you're on the same page, the way I'm going to implement the script, right?
Like make it complicated, so nobody can.
I mean, no, not really. I mean, probably, right? I mean, some people call it job security, right? Anyways, so now, so making sure that other team members understand it, right? So the answer would be D,
So the
to prevent single point of failure. So now, and that's why I said some people will call it job security, right?
Okay.
So if the employee is not there, right, guess what? No one knows how to use it. So single point of failure, right? I don't know why you are looking at me, but anyways.
So D. Okay, there's a couple of people that said.
Oh, BF that is a good analytics. He said it's not complex. It says trivial. Hey. Okay.
Zed, you caught me off guard with that. You're welcome in.
Okay. Anyways.
All right. So what is BFO saying?
Yeah. So someone said the answer would be. I think some people said B. Right.
Okay.
It says to identify complexity. Right. But then he's pointing out that the question says the script as well.
Why do you assume BFO is a he?
Oh, yeah. I think it's his or her fault.
Okay. But anyway, go ahead. Zed, don't let me block you. Okay.
Okay. Anyways.
But no, we're from
Ghana. Yeah. So the answer is well D, right? Allowing other team members to understand how the script works.
You're a man. Okay, good. All men here. Okay, got it.
Good. Okay.
No, we're Ghanaians then.
So that is it, right? That's the main point. But this question looks a little confusing, though, right? Someone will say, why would I think of this? This actually can be a CSSP question. But it's not really...
Somebody asked if you're going to do CSSP, but I don't know whether...
Yeah.
Aliyah said, how is trivial a keyword? How is trivial the keyword in here?
So it's not complex. Or it's not complicated. But someone is saying that the answer would have been B. To identify complexity.
Oh, got it.
That is why...
So trivial would mean it's not complex.
Yes.
Got it. So that means... Okay. All right.
Anyways, okay.
That you're funny.
All
right. So the answer
is D, right?
Okay. Somebody also did say C, but I really do think the person didn't know.
But can you explain why it's not? Technical depth. So technical depth is usually used in software development. I think probably in other aspects as well, right? However, basically it's some implementation or a bug in a software or some issue that needs to be fixed. But since the software development team, they don't have time, they usually have it in the backlog, agile, right? Okay. Backlog, saying that, hey, we're gonna fix it, and then 3, 4, 5 months later, we're still gonna fix it, right? So that is technical depth, things that they need to implement that they haven't gotten to yet. Right, that is technical depth.
Technical depth. Okay. While you're at it, you might have said what A is too.
Which one? A. To reduce implementation costs. They didn't really say anything about the employee or implementing or deploying the system, right? Okay. So I don't think it will be an implementation cost. I mean, if so, the whole point is to ensure that the benefit of ensuring other team members understand. How are they going to reduce cost if they understand how the script works?
It doesn't work. Okay, it doesn't fit the scenario. Okay. All right. How many more? Let me know how many more so I can get my mind prepared.
I think probably let's do 2 more. Let's do 2 more.
Okay, all right. Welcome in. 2 more. This is Tech Talk Women's Sakura. Every day of the week is a different certification. Curated for people breaking newly into IT. Or if you're already in IT already, we ask that you stop on by, answer the questions, see how well you are answering, gauge yourself, see how well you're answering. If you're answering with ease, you know that the certification, you're ready to go ahead and take it. If you're struggling a little bit, some polishing is needed before you go ahead and take that certification. Today is Thursday, so Thursday is Security Plus. Friday is going to be Cloud Plus. Saturday is AWS Cloud Practitioner. Sundays AZ 900. Mondays Comptia A Plus. Tuesdays Comptia Network Plus. Wednesday is Linux Plus. Again, so if you are planning on taking the certifications, do ask your questions. There's no such thing as a dumb questions, because as CISSP said, the dumb question is the ones you do not ask. So do ask your questions. The people in the chat will definitely answer you. If Raymond doesn't get to it, if I don't see it in time, please do ask it again, okay? If you're not following, follow. And yeah. All I ask is that you're respectful. If you're not, I'll block you. But other than that, welcome in. Okay? All right, and a company this is Raymond. That's all his certification up there, including his CSSP, all his AWS certifications, some Comptia, all those up there. Okay. All right. A company is decommissioned its physical servers and replacing them with an architecture that will reduce the number of individual operating systems. Which of the following strategies should the company use to achieve this security requirement? Village boy, where you been?
So then,
if you know somebody that'll take me on TV, let me know, okay?
Or radio station.
Or radio station. Let me know. Let me
know. Okay, so the key word here is a company is decommission its physical servers and replacing them with architecture that would reduce. There's a keyword here, right? Or key phrase: reduce the number of what? Individual operating system. That is it, right? So which option here would reduce the number of operating systems? Right, so that is it.
Okay, it's between C and D. What is IAC? Somebody said IAC.
Infrastructure as a code. That is the D.
Okay, that is D. Okay. Okay, all right. Majority says C. 1D. Okay. Opposite of hardware is software. Okay. That's what BM Puff says. The Blasian.
Yeah, so this is a little tricky question.
Tricky is subjective. Okay.
It is a little tricky.
It's subjective.
It's a little tricky.
Okay.
But I'm glad I brought it back again because we saw that the other time.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still here. I still don't know. But anyway, any other takers? Any other takers? All right. Go for it.
So the answer will be B.
B.
Containerization.
Like
Docker. Right? Container.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So the answer could have been, I don't think it's D, right? But, yes, I would have said it's C as well, right? Mm-hmm. It's a little confusing. But remember, C, virtualization, right? Which is VM, virtual machine, usually would reduce what? The number of servers.
Okay.
Right? Number of servers.
Okay.
Right, that is virtual machine virtualization. Container. So now, with virtual machine, right, you can use, for those that don't know what virtual machine is, you can use one laptop, right, or one computer to have multiple different operating systems, right? So in order for you to create a virtual machine, you need an operating system, right? So if you want Windows machine, you have Windows 10 virtual machine. If you want Linux, Ubuntu, you have Ubuntu virtual machine with the operating system. If you want Red Hat, you create a virtual machine with Red Hat, right? However, with container, you don't need operating system to install containers, right?
So reduce. Reduce. Okay.
Yeah. So you don't need the OS, right? To create. Let me actually show this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you reduce and not eliminate, as per BM Policy.
Okay. Let's do this.
I'll be sitting here now playing
VM versus container
Why he brings that up? Okay. Full video will be on YouTube. Okay, same name. I'm trying to be an influencer.
Hopefully this makes sense.
So do follow. Tomorrow's Cloud Plus, okay, 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
All right. So this is the visual differences between virtual machine or virtualization and containers, right? So now the first layer is infrastructure. So you have your laptop, your server, right, or cloud, right, whichever. Right. So let's say laptop. You have your laptop here. Containers also, you need a laptop or physical device, right? The next one is with virtual machines, so is to install a hypervisor. Hypervisor is basically the software that enables you to install virtual machine, right? Or enables virtualization, right? That is a hypervisor. So we have VirtualBox as one of the hypervisors. We have VM Workstation. VM Workstation, right? Which is VM a VMware workstation, which is for Windows machine. We have VMware Fusion, which is for Mac operating system, right? So all those are hypervisors, right? In order for you to create a VM or virtual machine on your laptop, you need a hypervisor. However, with the container, you don't need a hypervisor, right? You just need what? The OS, right? No, they actually have deleted one layer here. Let me go back. This is wrong. There should be what? An operating system before the hypervisor. Sometimes there's not an operating system, but either way, that is it, right? So now you need a container engine for container, and then you can now have what? These individual containers. So 1, 2, 3 containers, which all relies on what? The underlying operating system. But when it comes to virtual machine, with every single virtual machine, you need a guest operating system, right? So the question is saying that we want to reduce the number of the OS, number of operating system, right? So virtual machine wouldn't reduce it, right? The only thing that would reduce is container, because container doesn't rely on its individual operating system. It relies on the host operating system. I hope that makes sense. So now we have 3 containers here. If you want 10 containers, guess what? You don't need any operating system, right? It's the same underlying operating system or host operating system, right? However, with a virtual machine, if you need 10 different virtual machines, you need 10 different guest operating systems, right? So yeah, I hope that makes sense, right? It's a little tricky of a question, but the key word here is to reduce operating system. If they said reduce, okay. No.
In a few Georges.
Yeah, if the question would have said reduce physical servers, then the answer would still have been C and B.
C and B.
Because they all reduce what?
Shaka says that this was a tricky question.
Yeah, it was.
Welcome in.
All right, so last one. Okay. Last question for the day.
Last question for the day. Tomorrow's Cloud Plus, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you're planning on taking any cloud, start off with Cloud Plus with us tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, just to see how the exam is. And do you participate, if anything? And yeah, if you're not following, follow. All right, last question for the day. Right? I need you to agree. Last question for the day.
Unless someone type 1 in the comments.
No. An administrator needs to perform server hardening before deployment. Which of the following steps should the administrator take? Choose 2. Dun, dun, dun. Well, if you're not joining in, this is Tech Talk with Ms. Sakura. Every day of the week is a different certification curated for people breaking newly into IT. So today, Thursday, Security Plus. Tomorrow is going to be Cloud Plus. Saturday is going to be AWS Cloud Practitioner. Sunday is AZ 900. Monday is Comptia A Plus. Tuesday, Network Plus. Wednesday, Linux Plus. Again, Thursday, Security Plus. So if you're not following, follow. Full video of this will be posted on YouTube in the event that you want to watch it over again. Okay. All right, so we have a couple of variations here. All right, so it's A and C, B and E, C and D, B and E, B and E. Okay, what's the answer?
The answer would be A and C.
A and C.
Okay, and C.
Okay, thought I heard something. A and C.
A and C, right?
Okay.
A and C.
A, C.
Yeah, A and C.
Okay.
Which other? So we have E, right?
Yes, so we have D as well.
E.
You might as well explain everything. Start from the top.
No problem. Okay. All right. So the question is saying that an administrator needs to perform server hardening before the deployment, right? So secure the server. Server hardening means securing, right? Or hardening your house, right? Securing your house.
Why don't you just say secure?
These are the key terms that you will see in the work environment, so they might as well use it here, right?
I'm just saying, you could just say secure.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a little confusing, but hardening means what? Securing the server, right? Hardening your house, making sure your house is secured,
Nobody
right?
says
That is it. But I think I see that. But anyways, right before deployment, right? So D is saying that send server logs to SIM, right? Which is Security Information Event Management, right? A simple example is Splunk, right?
Okay.
So although sending that information is ideal, it doesn't directly secure the server itself.
Okay.
Right? It doesn't. Right? So that's why C wouldn't be an answer. Right?
So what is the importance of securing the server? What does it do when you secure it? You don't get breached, or what happens?
What happens if you don't secure your house?
Somebody breaks in.
That's
okay, but so what information am I getting from the server if I break in?
I mean, what am I getting when I break into your house?
Stuff.
Stuff, right? It might be crucial, it might be important or not, right?
Okay.
Because remember, companies most of the time when they deploy all these servers, they have sensitive information, right? Trade secrets, customer information.
Okay, so it's
PII.
a data breach, essentially.
Yeah, similar to not securing your house, right? It's the same thing.
Not really, but okay. All right. BM Post says, once you identify the correct answer. Hey, Win, how are you? Win, we're about to end. BM Post says, once you identify the correct answer, the other options are sometimes way off base. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Got it. So I'm sorry, just to verify, this was C.
The answer is A. A and then C.
AC.
Right?
Okay.
So A is saying disable default account, right? Some people wouldn't know what default account is, right? But basically, every system or devices out there usually have a default account or default login.
Okay.
Right? So if you buy a Cisco router, right, or Netgate or Netgear router, right, or any Wi-Fi device, they have default login. So the first time you buy it, you obviously have to log in first before you make changes, right? So now companies have these default accounts published online. So if I know that someone has a specific Wi-Fi device, I can just go online and say, hey, what is the default password for Netgear router?
Why would you publish it online? Also, what is honey tokens?
Honey tokens.
Chocolate. Chocolate.
Well, which one is that?
But what are honey tokens?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Definitely, if I find what it is, I probably might go get some. Okay, so sorry, you were saying that the companies would.
Yeah, so they'll publish it online.
Why would you publish it online?
Because sometimes you would need it. You would need that information, right?
Online for everybody to see.
Yeah.
Why not just keep it in your big company?
I mean, it's the same password for every single device. So if you buy the same device and I buy the same device, the default password will be the same. So it's not really a secret, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So So if I go online and say, hey, what is the default credential for a Cisco device?
Hi, Cammy. Okay.
Right. Cisco device.
Okay, honeypot.
Honeynet. Okay.
I actually get the joke a little bit. Okay, and then Georgie's is asking, how are servers deployed? For example, a normal computer uses SCCP and MDT. How are servers deployed?
Servers, I mean, that's a
good question.
Various of deploying servers, right?
Which are?
A simple example is by using infrastructure as a code to deploy servers in the cloud, right? So that's what they are talking about, right?
Cammy, the answer was A and C. Okay.
Yeah, A and C. So default account, everybody knows what the default account for services and servers are, right?
No,
so you have to make sure, now you know, right? So you have to make sure you disable that, right? Because, you have to disable
chocolate.
that. And then C is saying remove unnecessary services, right? So what services do you remember?
Where?
What services do you remember?
What do you mean?
Services on a computer.
I just don't do this. I don't remember. My attention has been checked out.
Okay, we have a services for 22.
Oh wait. Is it the port?
Yeah, which port is this?
That's
22.
Is that the SSH?
There you go. Right?
I remember that.
So services are what maps to those ports, right? So if your system, right, is performing as a website, right, you have to enable the HTTPS services, right? HTTPS, right? Or HTTP, but anyways, HTTPS, right? So remove unnecessary services is basically saying that, hey, if you are not performing, or if the server is not allowing this specific or providing this specific service, just close it. Why would you open it, right? That's the whole point of removing unnecessary service. I'm going to scan one of my system to show the services that is there, right?
Okay.
So the answer is what? A and what? C, right? That is the ideal answer. B is saying that add server to the asset inventory, right? It's a good practice, right? So that you know what assets you have, right? So I think there's a saying that says out of sight, out of mind, right? So you have to make sure you have track of all the assets that you have, right? So I mean it's a good practice, but it doesn't directly secure your server, right? D is saying document default password, right? That is opposite of disabling the account.
Okay.
Right. And then send server log, we talked about that. F is saying join the server to the corporate domain. Right? Joining it to the domain doesn't really secure it. Right? It doesn't really secure the server itself. Right?
Okay.
But yeah, let me share my screen.
This was the last question of the night.
Yeah, that was the last question. Let me share my screen
that so
here.
he doesn't change his mind. When it was A and C.
Yeah, A and C. Let me try here real quick.
Okay, yeah, Ren said A and C.
Okay.
All right.
Terminal.
He's showing something. While he's showing it, if you're not following, follow. Tomorrow's going to be Cloud Plus at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Good night, BM He's showing whatever he's showing for the last one, and then we're done for the night. Tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, Cloud Plus. Okay.
All right, bring it here as well. Okay, new one.
Are you ready for the exam? Awesome sauce.
All right.
Awesome. Come back and tell us when you pass, okay? I know you're going to pass, Jonathan. Georgie's yes every night, okay? My goal is to be an influencer, so while he's teaching, I'm influencing. But no, 9 p.m. Eastern Time every day, okay?
All right, so.
Oh, you are? You're going to start Security Plus this month? Oh, that's awesome. Chocolate. So at least now when you go to class, Aaliyah, now you have at least a sense of, a little here and there. So you can, shock your teacher, your professor. Be like, yeah, I know this.
Password. All right, so the A says disable default account, right? So I'm just searching online to find default password for let's do Netgear.
I'm excited for you guys.
Netgear router, right? Press enter. Come now. Come on, I have to do all that. Let's do this. Which one else is it?
Can you walk us through what you're doing? I'm sorry.
No, I'm just searching for default password for Netgear router.
Okay.
Right? So right here. Okay. So the default user name for most Netgear router is for admin, and then the password is for password. Right? So it's available for everyone to see, right? So always remember to disable the default account or credential that comes with every device or every software that you buy, right? So yeah, you can even type Cisco.
So when you get a router, make sure you put N for Cisco. Cammy, when are you taking? Are you taking it this month as well?
Cisco Switch, that's right. Cisco Switch.
Officer Sam is studying for CCNA exam by August. Is there a free site where they can get study the questions? Is it Udemy the same thing?
I mean, yeah,
Daniels.
most Udemy instructors usually have questions at the end.
At the end, okay.
Yeah.
Any specific person on Udemy for CCNA?
No, I have to look it up.
You have to look it up. Mark, I was supposed to say Mark Daniels. Officer Sam, are you familiar with Udemy? Can you check it out and see if you find something there? He doesn't cover CCNA here, but if you have any questions, please stop by and ask it, okay?
So this is what the default credential for Cisco, right? So every default will be online, right? Okay. So let's go back here. So now the next one is saying that which is C, remove unnecessary services, right? So I'm on one of my virtual machines, right? Kali Linux. I'm going to use, I'm going to scan one of my other virtual machines, right? Or I can even do So I'm using Nmap. Those that I don't know what Nmap is, it's a tool that allows you to scan devices on the network, right? It has so many uses. If you are into cybersecurity, specifically analysts, you probably use that. Or pen testing, you use that a lot, right?
Okay.
So now I'm using Nmap and targeting localhost, right? Localhost is my actual the machine itself, right? I can do 127.0.0.1, which is the same thing, right? So press enter. It will tell me what the services that I have open or the ports that I have open, right? So I have SSH, right? Is SSH unnecessary port? I don't think, right? I need to SSH into this device, so I have to leave this, right? If I had other port or services that I'm not using, then I have to delete it, right? So now I only have one port open, right? By default, it scans the well-known the first 1,027. I don't remember by default, right? That's what Nmap works. But Nmap has different filters. You can even specify or find out the operating system of the remote system and all that, right? So now let me scan a different system, which is
question for you, Mr. Catastrophic is asking, what's the reason for using Kali Linux specifically? Why not something like Black Arch Linux?
I mean, you can, right? I mean, it's like there's so many breads out there, right?
So matter of preference,
it
right?
depends on your taste and what you feel that specific day. But I think Kali is, I might be wrong, right? I think it's more widely used, but I might be wrong.
Okay.
Right. But yeah.
All right. Oh, sorry, you were in the middle of something.
Yeah. Oh, I was introduced to it when I was doing my cybersecurity masters in cybersecurity. So I was like, why not use it?
Okay.
So yeah, so I'm gonna, and then most schools will use Kali Linux versus the other OS. Okay. I mean, it depends.
So it's long story short, because it's old, is in there, so they're teaching it.
All right, so let me scan this specific server or virtual machine, right? Press enter. You see, now I have more services than what I had previously here, right? So with this, some of these services might be unnecessary. Right here, HTTP, right, which is port 80, right?
How does one determine unnecessariness?
If you are not using it, close it.
Okay.
It just increases your attack surface. It's like you decided that hey, you have 2 windows on your building on your house, and now you decided hey, I'm going to create 10 more or 15 more windows. Well, what will be the reason for that? Is there any specific use case for that? Okay. If it's not, then there's no need. Okay. Right. So yeah, so if you are not really using port 80 as part of your service or as part of your service, disable it, right? It just increases the attack surface, right? So if you are not using it, disable it, right? IMAP, right? That is, I believe that is for receiving email. IMAP is receiving emails, right? Is this specific system an email server, right? If it is, fine, I'll leave it. If not, I have to disable it or shut it down. Okay. Right? So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Right? I hope that makes sense.
Did you get lost in between like me?
So I think that should be all for today.
That's all for the night. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for joining. Before somebody else asks any question, but thank you for joining. Tomorrow's going to be Cloud Plus. Same concept, right? So questions answered, Raymond Over explains. So welcome in. If you're not following, do follow. And then tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern time, where we'll be live, okay? Today was about, chocolate, bye. Good night.
What is that server?
Next one. So tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern time, okay? Stop on by. And the full video will be on YouTube. What are you doing?
No. We're done.
Okay. Hi, Red. Red says, do we need Red?
If you're not sharing something, right? Probably you don't need it, right?
Or
or probably there might be a better services to use, right?
All right. Okay. Good night.
All right. Good night, everyone.
He needs to drink water. Essie Chucker, how are you? Essie Chucker, we're about to end.
See you tomorrow.
Okay, 9 p.m. Eastern time. He needs to drink some water. I'm blaming him now. Bye. Good night.
All right. Good night.
Thanks for joining.